we have time for one more? Is there one more?
Can I pick on someone?
question?
Oh, no, can I quickly pick on someone? Change the whole agenda?
Okay.
What's your biggest issue in content marketing?
Boring content.
Said from exciting man. Boring content. What do you mean by that?
Well, if a bank's trying to attract an audience, they'll ask you to write something on the 5 reasons you should have a high interest savings account.
Sorry, I fell asleep. So boring content.
You're creating boring content.
Boring content. Yeah, I think Ed started off today saying content needs to be compelling and exciting and a story that people can resonate with. If it's boring, good night. I mean, how many bloggers? Anyone know how many bloggers are out there in the blogosphere? Anyone got a stat? Ed must have a stat.
I mean, maybe it's, let me just rant again for another minute about something totally unrelated.
I'll move to the back.
I spoke with a lady once who was, she worked for, they built metal sheds, okay? And they couldn't for the life of them work out how can they do content that's actually going to mean anything. It's like, we have the most boring product in the world, what are we going to write about? But they then turned around and started writing about all the different usages. So they did special audience things on fishermen, guys who used it, guys who used it for tool sheds. They did a fantastic video series about their sheds being used for, post-typhoon and hurricane relief, and the stories, the warm stories of the people who these things helped. And that was their broader passion play. So you can take anything and turn it into something that you don't have to think my product's boring or I'm in an industrial industry or whatever. And it's the audience and they're people, and people relate to emotion.